Where am I from?
I grew up in Virginia, outside of DC.
I'm from Champaign, Illinois.
Oh, I'm from all over. I grew up in South America, in Connecticut, Wisconsin. I've lived in California the longest.
I'm from Stanthorpe, Queensland, Australia.
Queenslander!
I'm from Michigan, so go blue.
Where are you from can be a tough question.
What scale do you use? Do you zoom in and focus on the names of cities and neighborhoods?
Or zoom out, perhaps to the bounds of an entire country?
The answer can be different depending on who you're talking to or where you are when you respond to the question.
Let's think about a historical example. Ask any high school student what caused World War I, and you'll probably hear
The assassination of that Archduke.
The assassination of that Archduke. The assassination of that Archduke?
at least a few times.
At one scale, that might be right. It certainly was a triggering event.
But if you zoom out a bit, you can see things a little differently.
Humans like that Archduke wouldn't have even been around if the conditions on Earth weren't just right for the formation of life 4.5 billion years ago, and we wouldn't even have the solar system if it weren't for gravity. So, did gravity cause World War I?
If you want your students to understand history from multiple perspectives, it's a good idea to teach them how to zoom in and zoom out.
This will change their perspective, which will change the story they tell. That's what I love about teaching the Big History Project. It's impossible not to do this. The Big History Project is a supercharged social studies curriculum for middle school and high school students that takes 13.8 billion years of history into account.
It starts with the Big Bang and ends with the future and encompasses the entire universe.
Using the Big History Project's zoomed out view helps my students connect individual events to a larger story. My kids are using this idea of scale to see how everything, from nature to society, shapes and is shaped by one another.
There's this beautiful moment where a student goes from only thinking about themselves and their world to thinking about where they fit in terms of the scale of the universe. For middle and high schoolers, that's kind of amazing.
I'm just one teacher, but when you zoom out, there are more than 1,600 teachers and over 80,000 students using Big History Project right now.
It's completely free.
And you can customize it to fit your classroom.
Are you ready to help your students take a bigger look at history?